Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we have a beautiful tutorial on none other than me. Yes, I'm your model for today. So let us get started because we have this beautiful bronzy glam for you guys. I love this type of glam. And this is like the most I can do with my makeup. I can't do all of the cut crease looks, all of the extra looks that I do on my models. I feel like I look weird with it. So let us get started. All right, so we're gonna do my brows first. As you can see, my brows are very thick, but I am missing the rest of my tail. So my tail just does not grow anymore. So that's the main focus that I am going to be like really filling in. I don't like to fill in my brows too dark because they're already thick enough and I'm gonna look weird. So I'm gonna outline my eyebrows using the L'Oreal Brow Stylist in the color brunette, and I'm gonna fill them in. And I like to do some quick little hair strokes in the front, just to make them look a little bit more fuller towards the front. There are some hairs missing in the front of the brow. So my eyebrows do look a little bit thick now, but don't worry, with the concealer, I'm gonna make them a bit thinner because they're a little bit too thick for my liking. And sidebar, today was a bad brow day for me when I was filming this tutorial because I just kept on messing up. It just y'all gonna see the hot mess, but it's okay because the look overall ate. But my eyebrows, you know, we took a minute to get there, but we got there eventually. We all have those days where the brows just not cooperating, and today was my day.
This kind of things where they make man see ya. And me, I understand, so your dad know.
So I'm gonna be using the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. I actually mixed tan, deep sand, and deep golden together. And this is the color that I'm gonna be using to conceal my eyebrows. And the brush that I'm using is a Bdellium Tools 936 brush.
I'm gonna tell you what's up in God. I'm gonna make me dead. I'm gonna get I wanna make you. Baby, I'm gonna make you. Oh, baby, oh, no.
And as you guys can see, y'all gonna see me just, you know, it was that specific brow. I just kept on messing up. And yeah, it's okay. But we're gonna get it together in the end eventually. All right, so now I'm blending out my concealers.
Shopping in Paris or go sailing overseas and just drape me in Gucci, no. All I ever asked was you to pick up your phone when you alone.
Okay, so I'm gonna start by doing my face first. We're going to do the eyes after. So this is a serum from Good Molecules. This is their hyaluronic serum. I'm gonna apply that on my face first.
Yeah. So won't you say my name, say my name? If you claim you want me, it ain't no thing. You acting kinda shady. You ain't been calling me baby, yeah. Boy, you can go stop playing games, playing games. I know you see it in my line, I'm on your mind and that you want this back.
And then I'm going to apply my Pond's moisturizer to really hydrate my face.
I need more than satisfaction.
I wanted my skin to look really glowy underneath my makeup. Not so much of a dewy finish, but just like a natural glow. So we want to make sure to really hydrate the face so that we can get that finish. Now we're going to be using the Tarte Timeless Smoothing Primer. I have texture on like my cheeks, so we're going to apply that primer there. Okay, so now let's go into foundation. I am using my Lancome Tint Idole foundation in the colors 500 and 495 mixed together. As you guys can see, my face is a little bit lighter than my body, so I'm matching my foundation to my body. And I'm just gonna blend it out. And by the way, this is the old formula. I still have the old formula colors and stuff like that, so I don't have the new ones yet. Today I wanted to go for like a full coverage beat, so we are really about to sculpt, highlight my face to the gods. Okay, we wanted that full glam look. Okay, now I'm going in with my beauty blender. I get my beauty blenders from Shop Miss A, and I am just blending it out. Now I'm taking a cream blush. This is from Mitchell, and this is in the color Rosy Posy. I'm going to apply it on my cheeks.
Different things then happening, schemes and packaging. In a one night for shows, I'm juggling. Flow like the ocean, port I'm paddling. Sharashina Bella, that's my bro, my family. Frozen dreams.
Okay, and we're blending that out.
Look at the streets, you are not my mate. If you become a shouldn't be head of state. But my people then go say, I don't want buy, I don't want die, I don't want payment, I want enjoy, I want job life, I want buy motor, I want build house, I still want to know. What's it going? All depending.
Okay, now we're going back to the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer, and this is in the color Tan Sand. This is my brightening color. I like a really bright under eye, so we're gonna use this to really brighten and highlight underneath my eyes. The bridge of my nose. And then now I'm going back to that Tan Deep Sand and Deep Golden mixture, and I'm going to be using that everywhere else, and also to really lift my under eyes. As you guys can see, I'm kind of using that concealer to bring my under eyes upwards. This is going to help lift and sculpt up my face even more. I know they form say I too righteous. No con they form say you too like one. You know get the time for the hate and the bad energy. Got my mind on my mind. Make you dance like broccoli. Steady flame like broccoli. Steady on my grind, oh yeah, what they want telling me could deny my fantasy. And now we're putting some on the middle of my forehead. Okay, now we are going to blend. So I'm first going back into that brush that I used to blend out my blush. And then now I'm going to use a brush that I got from Shop Miss A. It's like a fluffy blending brush. It reminds me of the Real Technique setting brush, So I'm going to be using that to really kind of blend out that concealer a little bit. And then we're going to go into my beauty blender afterwards. So I know you guys have been asking me about like the brushes that I use. I decided to do, I'm going to do a separate video on the brushes that I use just so you guys can go back and refer to it. Yeah, I'm going to do a separate video on that because sometimes, honestly, I'm not going to hold you guys, I forget what brushes I use, like the actual numbers and stuff. So I'm just going to make one comprehensive video on all the brushes that I use and what I use them for, so that you guys can always have something to refer back to. So now we got to snatch and contour that nose, okay? I love a good nose contour. So I'm using the Black Opal Foundation Stick and Suede Mocha. And I'm going to try to make my nose as skinny as possible. Yeah. And we're going to bring that into my eyebrows. All right, now we're going back to that beauty blender and we're just blending that out just to make sure I don't have any harsh lines. I do want a defined nose contour, but I don't want it to look super harsh.
Like 100 niggas just for 100 bands. I don't even got me 100 bands. I'm still gonna make me 100 M's with 100 plans. Give me peso, extendo.
Now I'm using my Laura Mercier setting translucent powder to set my under eyes. And as you can see, I'm applying it in the same direction and in the same shape that I did with my concealer. We are angling the powder upwards so that we can get that super snatch lifted face effect.
Thing them call a broken heart, this blessed love will never part. They don't know it from the start, but tell them say I'm dirty yet. A Sean Paul and Sasha.
Make me sweat. I can't get your tenderness. Still I can't get you off my mind. What is it about you, baby?
I just say dirty love.
I'm still in love with you, boy.
Well, I'm a hustler and a player, and you know I'm not a stayer. That's a dirty love.
I'm still in love with you.
Now we're applying that setting powder everywhere else. So the top lip, the chin, the forehead, and then the bridge of my nose. Now I'm going back into my damp beauty blender and we are going to press that setting powder into my skin. Now I'm going into my essentials palette and we're using the color Caramel and Mahogany. And we're going to be using those two colors to bronze and contour my skin. So around the forehead, the cheeks, and that jawline. I love a super bronze contour look, so this is what we're going to be doing.
I can't pass it. Eating everything, nigga, no fasting. I don't care what you knew me in the past tense. I ain't no Julia Styles, this ain't no last dance. We pass it. Wait. Fucking on my ex, cause he validate me. Fucking up a check, I don't want no receipt. Mind get possessed, let my spirit speak freely. Hey. My past can't escape me. My pussy precedes me. Why my all the time change? I'm still playing the victim and you still playing the pick me. It's so embarrassing. All of the things I need living inside of me. I can't see it. It's so embarrassing. All of the love I see living inside of me. I can't see. I'm blind.
Okay, now we are going to be taking Suntanned, which is lighter. We're going to be using that to contour my nose.
I don't want righteousness, I hurt too much, I lost too much, I lost too much, I hit my clutch and boom, third day pop out the tomb. I like when you put your gun at the red light, I like all that violence, give me this function.
Tonight, I'm chilling on the west side. Oh, call my homegirl, tell your best friend. Cause I too on the low, on no location. I don't want them seeing me getting faded. You should come through tonight. I only kick it with a tie. Cause they won't tell, cause they're trying to live their best life. Too on the low, on my own, I'll be waiting. Put me on the phone, I'll be waiting. Yeah. Almost missing my flight today. I look good even though I feel shitty. I just got back out this way. You already got plans for the city. Call them off cause you call them off for me. You're always going on and on. Got it all, ask me why I never leave. I don't go out much, but you should come through tonight. I'm chilling on the west side.
Now we are going to blush. This is the same Emma Mitchell blush, Rosy Posy, but this is in the powdered form. It has a little bit of shimmer. It's very cute. I love to use it on myself to give me that nice, refresh, rosy pink look. And I'm gonna apply it a bit heavy-handed. Yeah, I'm a blush girly, I'll admit it. So yeah, it's gonna be quite a bit, but it's gonna look good though at the end. Don't worry. All right, so now we are going into the OG Nude Persuasion palette, my very first eyeshadow palette. If you guys do not have this palette, I don't know what y'all doing. Okay, this is a staple in my kit, and it should be a staple in your kit because it is that good. Okay, so we are going in with the Helen E eyeshadow primer. I am just going to blend it out. Now we are using the color Spice, which is more like an orangey brown color. We are using that to start off as our transition color. So we are going for like a very warm, orangey brown, bronzy look. And I use a little bit of suntan. That's the color that I use for my contour. So I'm going back in to make sure the suntan blends into the crease. It looks so pretty already. And notice I am bringing my eyeshadows into the brow bone. Now we are going in with the color Mahogany, which is a nice orange brown color, and we are going to blend that into that spice color. First of all, I don't know why I'm making all of these facial expressions. Am I the only one? I feel like when we're doing eye makeup, I feel like we can't keep our mouths closed. I don't know if it's, I don't get it. It's like a, I don't know, maybe it makes me blend better, but I noticed that a lot. I'm gonna try to keep my mouth closed the next time because y'all all up in my mouth.
Take me as I am. Baby, it's magic every time I look to you. Come make a good time. Hold you for me.
Okay, so I'm making sure to blend that to my liking. Then I'm gonna move on to the next color, which is Chocolat, which is a nice chocolate brown color with warm undertones. And we're gonna use that in the deepest part of my crease.
I wanna be in your life until the night is over. I wanna hold you so tight, coming closer. It's been a hell of a ride, but everything go on. Hold you for life.
So now I'm just making sure all of my colors are nicely blended together. So I'm going back into cinnamon, and then I'm gonna go back into spice, and I'm going back into chocolate just to make sure I have a nice gradient blend from light to dark. This will be nice, honestly, as a really warm, smoky eye too. This will be perfect for the fall. Cause you know, summer is already up. It's already over. But we're gonna do shimmery, so let's continue with the look. Okay, now I'm going into my Melt Cosmetics. This is an eyeliner, and this is in a dark brown. For some reason, guys, I'm not a fan of really dark under eyes on myself. Like, I rarely do it. So I either use brown, nude, or I leave my under eyes bare. And we're gonna do the tiniest little wing. It's not really a wing, it's just more like a bringing out. I don't like wing eyeliner on myself either, guys. Like, I feel like I do my makeup completely different from my work. I don't like heavy eyeshadow at all. And I don't know, I haven't been liking wings on myself, so I don't really do that. So I'm going back into that same brush that we used to apply the primer. There should still be some primer on it. And I'm going to use that to kind of clear out the lid space I'm gonna be needing to apply my shimmer. So now I'm taking a little bit of my NYX glitter glue. This is gonna be perfect so that my shimmer could stick on. Because the shimmers in the Nude Persuasion palette, they act more like a pressed pigment. So I find that it's best to use the NYX glitter glue to apply them. You can use them with your fingers, or you can use them with a brush. I prefer to use them with a dense brush. So my brush is not completely flat. It has a little bit of bristles. It's more dense. So that's the best way to pick up the pressed pigments. So I'm taking the color Skin Like Pearl and Cinnamon. I'm mixing those two colors, and we're going to apply that on my lid. And as you can see, as I'm applying it, I am just swiping it on. I am not tapping. That's the best method to apply the pigments or the shimmers in the palette. Okay, after I apply them, I'm going back into Chocolat and Mahogany, and I'm making sure to blend out the edges because this is not a cut crease look or anything. So we want it to really blend into the eyeshadow that was in the crease already. Now I am going in with, I believe this is mocha or is this cafe? I couldn't really see the color that I used, but I think this is cafe because I'm bringing out that eyeliner that I put at the bottom. I'm going in to smoke out underneath my lash line with that.
Baby, I can run all the time. Baby, I'm talking crazy. I need you right in my space.
And I'm going to connect my little baby wing to the top lash line.
I know that I need my friends, but I wouldn't want to leave. You know, I wouldn't want to bleed. Even my heart, my mind, and my body.
This is more so to give me more of a lifted look, not so much to give me that wing liner effect, but to lift my eyes up.
My body so crazy, baby. I'm talking crazy. I need you right in my space, but I need it, baby.
Okay, now we're gonna be using mocha and chocolate to blend out that cafe color. Now we're using double take pigment. I love to use pigments to really make my eyeshadow stand out. So we're going to apply that pigment in the middle to really give me that glow. Look at, ooh, these pigments are so amazing. Look at the shine. It almost looks like a glitter, but it's not. It's giving glitter, but not really. You guys already know, Bolive Beauté does not play when it comes to our products. I did not go back and add any more of that NYX glitter glue. I just applied it right on top because I didn't want it to look super foiled. I wanted it to look more like specks and glittery on my eyes and not like that super foiled finish. So I did not add any more glue. I just applied it dry as is on top of that cinnamon and skin like pearl color. So now I'm going in with this Maybelline Big Shot mascara, and I'm going to apply some on my top and bottom lashes. I'm really gonna focus on making my bottom lashes super thick. The top, it's more just to coat it because we're gonna apply some lashes, but for the bottom lashes, I really want to make those stand out. So I'm gonna take my time to coat each and every single bottom lash with that mascara. Okay, so now we are finished with the eyes. This is the Charlotte Tilbury face powder. I'm using that to first wipe away any fallout, and I'm also using that to set and blend out my under eyes because we still had some of that loose powder there. So I just want to go in with something that's going to tone that down. And this is in the color 3. My eyes came out so pretty. Ooh, this came out so good. All right, so now I'm going to be using this Juvia's Place Duo Contour Powder. And this is in the one that's really warm, the dark color. I'm just using that to warm up my cheeks a little bit more. And now I am going in, I think this is the KKO Beauty, KAO, I think I'm saying it correctly. And I'm just using that peachy and light pink color just to give me a little bit more of a brighter blush look. And as you can see, I'm focusing this more at the very tops of my cheekbones. All right, now we are going in with highlighter. This is the Lancome highlighter. It's like a bronzy color, I believe. And I'm going to apply it on my forehead, my cupid's bow, the tops of my cheekbones. Okay, and now we are using that Fenty highlighter. This is in the bronzy color, the darkest color that they have. We're applying that right on top. I love this highlighter. It gives me like that kind of like shimmery, glittery look without it looking too much. I'm going to be using Snowflake in the inner corner of my eyes. If you guys would like to see more tutorials on myself, please comment below. I usually don't record on myself only because I feel like I can only do more simple looks on myself. But if you guys want to see more simple looks on me, and maybe you're more interested in knowing how to do makeup on yourself versus on models, let me know just so I can gauge whether I should do more tutorials on myself or not. Please comment below. Now we are using the color Brownie Points, and we are going to outline my lips from Bolive Beauty, of course. And I am going to overline my lips just a little bit, not too much because my lips are already big, so I don't want to, overdo it. But I do like the extra pout that overlining your lips gives you. Okay, and if you guys didn't notice, I did apply some lash glue while before I applied my lip liner. So now we're going to put on the lashes. These lashes I got from AliExpress. If you guys want me to do a separate video on lashes I recommend, let me know down below. I can do a separate video on that. I got a lot of separate videos for you guys to do, but don't worry, guys. Don't worry. I'm going to be here for a long time, okay? I'm going to be here for a long time, so I got you guys with those. So now we are taking Send Nudes, and we are using the color Aphrodisiac. Yeah, you guys, my lip came out so bomb. We're using Aphrodisiac, and then now we are using MVP lip gloss. Like, my lips was giving like a peachy, bronzy. It was giving like I needed to be on some beach or on some island, you know, with a swimsuit on, taking pictures and stuff. Cause what? Nah, this look came out good. Like, thank you guys so much for watching this tutorial. Please don't forget to comment down below what looks you guys want to see next. If you guys want to see more of me, let me know. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe, and turn on that bell notification so you guys can know when I upload my next video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys so much. I had so much fun recording this tutorial on myself, and I will see you guys next time. Yes. Wow. I love this look, guys. It's so cute. Y'all can tell I was feeling myself, but see you guys next time. Bye.